Okay, we're back, and we've got Emad and Gaz in in the main, and they'd already started before they came onto the stream, so that's why we haven't got the starting position. And Gaz has just rolled a double three, it appears. That's a 4-2, yeah.
In with the 2, hit with the 4, perhaps?
So you can hit, yeah. But if he even if he hits, it's a cube. I mean, this is like this is almost too good.
Do you think it's a play on, or I just thought it was a cube? Yeah.
Oh, it's a huge pass.
So on to game 2.
So basically, he did that knowing he was gonna give up.
Okay.
Pass. But I think if he hits, then he can.
Does he have a take with that?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't look at it for long enough, so I wouldn't know. But
yeah, we've entered this game late, so.
But though it was very strong, the cube could have been close to too good, but maybe Gaz just wants to get the safety, the certainty, reduce the variance, and get a point.
Now, for the benefit of those at home watching this in black and white, the blue checkers are directly opposite the black.
So 5-1, 6-2. Oh, this is always a difficult one. What do you do here?
How about running into the outfield with a back checker?
So
given that there's not really
16.
much else, yeah.
Well, you can play 13-5. Well, this leaves 6.
Well, that leaves a double shot.
This is obviously wrong because it leaves a very punishing 6 and a very punishing 3. And even when you get missed, you're not in that. You haven't done that much. Okay.
Yeah, that's clear enough.
Forced. Now that checker's an asset because if Gaz runs, then he's gonna. That checker will be able to hit any the checker that Gaz runs with. That hits.
Is this right? I would have thought just hitting.
No, this is just he didn't see it. This is bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's clear.
Gaz is just kind of playing fast. He didn't even look at the bar, and it wasn't right, so no need to waste time. I don't know what to do here. I guess I make the anchor and slot the 3. This is this could be right as well.
Could work. Make the 4.
Yeah. I mean, you could run, but then you leave a bunch of shots and. See, judging by how Emad played 3-2, he's going to make the 4 point, but I guess it's.
That looks too big for me, but he's doing it.
It can be right. I mean, it could be right.
He's got a strong board, so maybe.
But he gets hit. He gets funny.
Yeah, well, good shot for Gaz. Do you think blue has a cube yet, or is it a bit too soon?
Yeah, I was thinking.
Black has a strong board.
I was thinking it might be a little bit too soon just because the man's still on the. So he's going to play 10-7 twice.
Yep.
And this is. I mean, that's awkward anyway. I mean, it could be. It could be. He's got 3 men back. I think it might be, but Gaz might want to just hold back because. You know, he's a stronger player, I would say, than Emad. So what doesn't get the checker safe? 5-5, 2-1, 3-2.
Yeah, he's playing on.
Okay, so if he misses, is this going to be a pass? Obviously not, but still.
Do you switch to the bar here?
Yeah, I would definitely make the bar. And then, for want of a better thing, to do just... yeah, but where's the last one? Oh, you can just play 13-9 3 times. Yeah.
Looks solid to me.
So, depending on... I mean, unless he rolls something like boxes, or... This is going to be...
So double pass?
I don't think it's a pass, but I think it's going to be a cube.
Looks a strong cube.
I mean, double 4 is obviously bad. Double 2 isn't great. 2-1, 3-1, 3-2 all play. 5-4 is bad. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't bet my life on this being a cube, but.
But do you think
you can improve? You can roll like something like 6-3, double 3. No, I don't think so. See, this is awkward. Do you play to the bow to the 4? This looks a bit.
Yeah, it's an inflexible position.
He played that very quickly. Now all his 6s block. I don't know apart from double 6. I'm not sure about that play.
Now, where's his last 4 go? 6-2, perhaps.
Seems reasonable. So has the position improved or worsened? Probably. Okay, so it transposes. And now a 6 will run. A 5 is. So there is some equity for it. Gaz, if he's considering doubling, and he should be at least considering it, there is some equity where, he rolls 3-5, double 3, double 5, and he points on him. And then it's going to be a pass. You're going to have lost your market. There are obviously going to be some bad rolls. There are always bad rolls in positions. Doesn't mean it's not a double. So 6-5, 6-5, 6-4.
Yeah, he's playing.
I mean it's fine. So now it looks like everything is a pass apart from double 6. I mean, can you take this in any variation? The race is 52, 62, so 84. 54.
Oh, it's got to be
78, 684, 88, 91. It's 7 pips, but look at the crossovers. So he's got 6 long crossovers as opposed to 4. This looks like a fairly big pass to me. The pip count is deceptive. It's only 7, but.
Yep.
And Emad's gonna. I mean, I don't know. Some players might pass this because they're good at the visual, but if he just counts the race and doesn't consider anything else, I guess he's going to take. But there's that checker on the ace is so badly wasted. You could add another 5 pips for that if you wanted. I would pass. And Gaz is at even score, so 2 points is more meaningful for him being at an even score away. So meaning that he needs 10 points to win the match. So winning 2 means he only needs 8 points.
Oh, what?
Okay, if you know you're going to roll that, then. But even look after this double 6.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
See, it's like he's nowhere near a recube. I don't think. I mean, maybe he's not thinking, so he agrees. Guess you bring one in, surely.
I would. Oh well, maybe not.
He doesn't. Could be right. I don't know. So they both rolled 5-4, but you can see that he's still behind after the of the double 6. This you probably play them both the 4 point because that's where the checkers are. That's got to be okay, but I think you want one on the 4 point, so therefore
I think that's
you
slightly
sacrifice
stronger.
the diversity to have them just both plonked on the 4 point, and that's better up. I mean, it looks close.
It looks very close. If
what changed? Did I miss something? It wasn't close.
well,
Now it's close.
Blue got a 2-1.
Oh, did Gaz roll a 2-1?
Yeah, he rolled
I
a
missed
2-1,
it.
Yeah. But then he's got Emad's got a gap now. So
11 versus 11, and a terrible gap on the. So 4s and 2s are not going to play that badly for Emad. He must
be getting pretty close.
Well, he must be like 50, 40 something in the region.
Well, that helps Gaz.
I thought he didn't play. Did he play all of them? I didn't see.
Yeah, he played all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't get any off.
It's got to be good though. Is that not? Good?
He needs to be thinking of it.
Is that not good? Is that a good roll? I guess.
Yeah. I think so. He has them all on the high points. No, he's got.
I still make him
5, 8, 9.
maybe a small underdog. I'm very bad at. I don't know. So because Gaz has got 7 checkers now and he's on roll. That's over.
Oh well, game over, pretty much. Unless.
Well, even if he rolls a big double, it's 3 against 3. So.
Yep.
So maybe that shows you how far behind he was.
Sure. So yes, I think that was probably a wrong take.
Yeah, I think so. But like with everything in backgammon, you just cannot be sure. There's nothing I'm sure about.
Okay, 2-0 to Gaz.
3-0.
3-0, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's so bad, and it's just a simple race that you're just it's almost like you're giving away a point. Obviously, you're not giving away anywhere near that. But it's like there's not. How was he going to win that game anyway? So.
Correct play with a 3-1 hitting. I think it probably is, as opposed to making the 5 point.
4. Yeah. So that's a. Okay, this is just make and down. It's not even that bad to get a checker off the mid.
Yeah, I think that's right. Hit, bring the 2 back checkers to the bar. And then think about this, the last 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Emad's playing this correctly so far. Yeah, that's what I would do.
I don't see anything else.
You're thinking of something else, were you?
No, I don't see anything else. What do you do here?
Well, I was thinking coming down with 2 of them and slotting, and then slotting.
Yeah. You could do that, yeah. Or you could make the 5 point 3.
Yeah, could do. But I don't think there's much in it.
I wouldn't necessarily have done this.
Yeah, 13-9, yeah.
Yep. That's a bad roll. So, what does Emad need? Like double? He just needs like a little double 5. Shows you how hard it is to, even though he's favourite, to kind of what you need to clear those 18-point anchors. Yeah. I mean, even if he was to cube now, it wouldn't be that bad because he's 3-0 down.
Sure. But I mean, it's an easy take though, isn't it, for Gaz?
Yeah, I mean, you just never you only clear the 18 with basically with double 5.
Well, he's not even thinking of it. That surprises me.
No, I mean, it's probably, it's not right to cue, but just that, let's say he did, it wouldn't be awful, I don't think. Or you could just play 39 and hit on the 3 point, possibly. Yep. What do you do? Do you give it or not?
I think we go 13. How about 13? 18 to 9 rather.
Yeah, but then you give basically.
You're giving a lot of shots, I know.
A lot of punishing sixes.
There's a loose 5, but there's some variations which are covered.
I wouldn't. I would just play probably 6-2 to the ace.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm not sure. Got to run, I think.
Yep.
I mean, it's when you look at it like this. If you don't run now, then you're going to be wanting to run the next go.
Sure.
So even if you get missed, you're still going to need to run. Obviously, like there's some like threes.
Yeah, he's bitten
Is he going to hit with like things like 3-2? He's just going to make the point, and then you have lots of returns. And
do you do with this? Make the ace point, perhaps?
Yeah. I mean, he's in no rush now because now he's got variations. Black Emad has variations where this is really bad.
Oh, I didn't like this. This is too loose, surely. It's just too many returns.
So the fact that Gaz is not anchored means that Emad can actually sort of get to a cue ball position by pointing on one of those checkers, so he doesn't argues against running from the anchor even more, because he's got other winning ways to win the game. I don't know, you could scoot up. Nah, is this right?
Well, it's not complete rubbish. I would never get Black doesn't have that great a board.
This is getting tricky. So pick and pass is safe. I don't see anything else unless you lift the 9 point. I mean, what you don't want to let him escape. So you have to kind of have to do this, don't you?
I think so.
Do you think?
Yeah. I think that's the best attempt.
I suppose now, like, Emad doesn't have many roll that.
That's pretty decent.
That he can deal with.
To the 17. 18 to 17.
I suppose. Okay, he's still far away from the cube. I mean, he's like. He hasn't. Has he pressed the clock? So he's pressed the clock. Emad's actually thinking of. Yeah, Emad might well double this, but it feels like he's. I don't think it can be a double. I mean, there's just so many things that can go wrong.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's got a real problem getting the 17-point checkers round.
Well, it's only like double 3, double 4. Okay, well he's safe. Luckily he doesn't leave a shot, because 6-5 would have had to have left shots by pointing on the deuce point and stuff. Okay, Gaz might be forced off with a 6. Now do you stay back? So you have to see whether the numbers that miss, whether they would do anything like point on the checker on the 23. I think staying back was right, probably. It's a good roll. I mean, Gaz was unlucky to roll a 6 there.
Yep.
But that cube by Emad was likely to be like a blunder or like a mistake or however you want to. So Gaz is going to do that. The race is close. I guess that Gaz is up in the race. I'm not going to bother counting that. I mean, Emad's done what he's got lucky.
Well, blue has 83 pips. Black has, let me see, 17. Well, let's see when this gets played. 15, 26, 42, 56, 68, 78, 81, 85.
So actually, he wasn't ahead. He was behind in the race. Is that what? Blue had less than 85. I can't remember what you said.
No, neither can I.
It looks to me. I mean, it looks visually as if Blue is ahead because Black's got all those checkers. He's got 2 checkers on the 8, 2 on the 7. The weird thing is that I was playing my match and you can actually hear voices. I don't think they can hear what we're saying, but you can hear through the
okay.
through the wall. No, they.
I won't speak too loudly. Yeah, that's not great, is it? Blue can make his escape next round if 5 or better.
Well, that gives one more shot. Well, can that be right?
Probably not.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Black is only like, I don't know, what, guessing like 50, 60% something. He's hardly. It's not even a cube now. And is he just gonna have to not hit and let Gaz run out with 5s and 6s? If he hits, it's really big and horrible. That's why you don't cube it. That's why he was wrong to cube, because at least if he had he was holding the cube and he did this.
Well, he's thinking about
it. It has a big upside, and the downside isn't that big.
Sure.
If you do this, Gaz is obviously not going to he's not going to redouble, but you can get gammons on a 2 cube. I mean, what do you do here? I mean, the race it looks like you have to just do this. 60,
I didn't see anything
30,
better.
But then.
No, he's good. Let's run.
Gaz is now favourite.
Is he big enough favourite for recube?
No. But holding the cube is an even bigger favourite. That is a great roll because it gets 2 men in and it fills
it fills in the gaps. Yeah,
it was like the only number that did that, I think. I mean, Gaz is not going to recube, obviously, but he is a favourite. I just don't know how to assess. So he's got 2 crossovers. Emad needs 2 crossovers. Emad's got wastage. Yeah, Gaz is a favourite. It doesn't look to me, without counting, that he's even at an even score. This doesn't look like a recube.
Well, I mean, the other thing is that if he recubes, then he's at risk of a very nasty turnaround and being given an 8.
Yeah, and the only caveat to that is
with a 3-0 lead.
The only caveat to that is the 8 cube actually gives him the match.
Yeah.
So that's why it might not be as bad as recubing even at 2-0, or it might be the same. But he's definitely a favourite. He might. I mean,
sure.
But I don't really know. 24, 49, 56. He's 56. 24, 38, 48, 52, 58, 60, 63. Is it 63? Did I count correctly? 38, 48, 52, 58. Yeah, 63. So he's 56, 63. But plus he's got the wastage. So he is a decent sized favourite. The only weakness is with position is he's got a blot on the ace, which you could add maybe a pip to. You could adjust for that.
Make an adjustment, sure.
It's definitely worth thinking about. I kind of.
He's a stronger player, so he's not going to want to.
I mean, if you take that into account, you probably shouldn't cube. But say we're playing players of
equal strength.
It feels like it's not quite a cube, but it's close.
No, it's coming.
and it can't be that bad because obviously Emad can pass.
Yep.
It can only be bad if you know that Emad's going to take,
Mm-hmm.
or you know that there's a high percentage that he's going to take, and that you're not sure whether how strong a double it is. But if you're not sure and that he can pass, well, now you're not happy. I don't think. Maybe I've missed. Well, you're happy now after 6.
Well, that's a decent.
That's a great
follow up. And let's see what Emad can come up with. Oh, well, he gets 2 off, and both of them in at least.
Yeah, but he's.
But look at that horrible stack on the 6
He must
point.
be a big dog. I mean, even with.
Yeah.
Because look, all 4s are going to leave them. The 5s are not going to be good. So, in hindsight, it might well have been.
Oh, look! Here comes a double 4. So yeah, Gaz is well ahead.
It might well have been a cube. It was like a 1% or something. I can't even. He needs like boxes and 5s.
Well,
is that
5-4?
So now he needs boxes and anything above double 3.
No, they still can't do it.
Now he needs boxes. Obviously.
Boxes followed by double 3. Yeah. No, nothing. All right, next game.
See, they're going to roll because that's, just in case you can, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Break. Are they taking a break? No. It's a bit of a, I have to say, it's a bit of a, they are taking a break, bit of an anticlimax because, you've got to root for Emad being the underdog, and I think it might have been a no redouble, or it might have been a very solid take, and he got absolutely rolled off the board, and it was a 4 cube.
No, there was never a sniff of getting it.
And it's 4 away, 11 away now, which is like, I don't know, must be like 70 in the 70s. So we feel for Emad, and the Gaz the Tiger has ripped him apart. Okay, should we take a break?
Yeah.
To all the 4 people that are listening to us.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Bye everyone. We can name you. If you put your names on the stream, we can personally shout out to you. We'll be back in 5 minutes. We're back, everyone! There's some energy. That's all the energy that I can muster up. So 7-0. Please, let's have some sort of...
let's have a fight back.
A comeback of some sort.
Emad won the last chance in the recent UK Clubs Championship.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that actually.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now we want like just a 5-4 to point on him and get some impetus. That'll do. Yep. Or the 3. This is probably better than the 3. But Gaz's favourite. Oh.
Oh, that's almost crushing.
The thing is, there can be cubes at this score because you're 4 away, but I'm probably not.
Would you hold off?
Well, it depends, obviously. What?
Just, depending on what comes here.
Well, you've got to split and you've got to hit, and then it's not a cube, I guess.
Well, surely Red should see if he can get some gammons out of this.
Yeah, I mean, but also also the game swings around, so you shouldn't double this. And twos are duplicated and stuff like that. Like after this number, for example, Emad's got a lot of decent numbers that can turn the game around very quickly.
Yeah.
So he's looking for anything that hits and covers. That's a start because it hits and makes the anchor. You see, like from this position now, Emad's got into a position that Gaz would be very, very unhappy to have cubed. So, and it's getting slightly worse for him. I mean, not a cube, but even to double this wouldn't be terrible. I don't think it's a cube. But maybe he should have just looked at it a tiny bit longer. How do you play 6-4? I think you've got a hit. Doesn't seem to be... It's just too much of a giveaway to give up the hit here. I think.
Well, I think so. I mean...
because you do this. If you look at it this way, you do this. And now... Like a 6-5 will run all the way to the midpoint. A 6-1 will hit. A 6-3 you're going to run. You give away so much. So you see, 6-4. What would 6-4 have done? 6-4 would have fanned.
There's a flunked.
And now Gaz. Not only that, Gaz has got exactly the type of position that he needs at this score, which is one that comes home safely.
Yeah.
Very. It's also easy to play. And it's also easy to get to cube correctly as well, because Gaz will know instinctively what the pattern will be, where the pattern of the checkers or the configuration of checkers will be, where he can expect to have about 74%, which is like where the doubling window starts, and it's very easy to have that with this configuration which occurs all the time in backgammon. Yeah, I didn't even see that. That could be right. Yeah, it could be right, but it doesn't necessarily have to be right. You can make the deuce. You don't want to get hit. And if Emad rolls a 5-2 or 6-1, he should definitely hit. Okay. And yeah, Gaz is just happy. He's happy. He's going to play 8-5 because that's what people do. 2050, he's 71, 18, 89. He's 119, 109. And 40 got 60, 68, 74, 114, 109. So they're even. Did I say 109, 109? Possibly.
Well, I can do a recount.
They're going to play quickly, so they.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's as if they know you're.
Yeah. So
what do you do? What do you do with the 6-1? I guess.
What he's doing?
I think for longer than that. I mean, I know it's probably right to do that, but.
He's playing too quickly.
The only reason that...
Okay, I think we need to be doing a pip count here. 32, 60, 78, 93, 94 for blue. 94 for blue. Right, 40, 46, 49, 57, 57 plus 42. So
99.
99, yeah. Okay.
So what was it, 93, 99?
Yeah, it's close. So I don't think we're going to have this.
No, this is not a cube, obviously.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird structure as well. Some of the numbers don't play that efficiently. That's 4 to the 3 point, and then 8 to 6. That plays very nicely. Sorry. Yeah, he needs to make the. I was completely overlooked.
Yeah, he needs to cover that. It's a couple of point in case.
He needs to make the but he could have made the 3
in case
point.
Black escapes with one.
Yeah, he could have made the 3 point.
Well, okay.
Yeah, 6s would have run. So that's very bad to have wasted those 2 checkers on the ace. So Emad should be kind of not dissatisfied to have rolled a 6 there, which he didn't. Okay, so that's obviously. This is looking like could be even passable. So what have we got? I'll count blue. We've got 32.
You wanted me to count black,
50, 61, 63, 65.
So that's 30, 32, 38, 49 plus 21, 70.
70 or 72?
Well, I made it 72, but I'll do a recount. 30, 32, 38, 49 plus 21
70.
Yeah, is 70.
Right. So 65, 70. Plus, there are some pick and pass numbers.
Yes, it's pick and pass.
And they're the small numbers.
Yeah. Are you keeping this?
And they're the small numbers. Yeah. I haven't decided yet. I probably have to be down to 10 seconds on the clock, and then I'll. So obviously, 1, 1, 2, double 1, double 2 will also do some good stuff. Double 3. 1, 2, double 1, double 2, double 3. That's already 6 or 5 numbers. What am I missing? 3, 2. Did I consider that? 3, 2, 2, 1, double 1, double 2, double 3. That's 7 numbers, and they're all the small numbers.
Yeah, it's coming.
So, I mean, I guess this. You know, you take that. You guess you take this, but maybe not.
Well, I'm not sure it's that clear because pass would take Gaz to 3 away.
Yeah, exactly.
With taking,
it's always a consideration.
Yeah, 2 away is a good place to be. So I could very easily pass this if it was my decision. Mind you, he's got some chances.
Yeah, when you look at it now, after double 4, which is obviously one of the best rolls, he's not unhappy to be holding to have taken. But that's obviously can't be a decisive factor on whether to have taken that or not. Yeah, I mean, he's very happy now, surely. Well, I've got no idea really when he should be recubing, because the recube obviously doesn't do that much for Emad, but it does give Gaz the match. I'm not sure what the respective differences in match equity are, but I guess that Emad can recube slightly early, but not that early.
Sure.
But he's happy to be in. I mean, look at his structure. He needs to slow down and like try to get a more of a feel, so that not necessarily to cube it, but just to know that where he is and what. I find these bear-off positions extraordinarily difficult to assess, like, because basically you're assessing winning chances, and it's impossible to do because there's so many rolls that can be rolled till the end of the game. That's why you need to look at it for.
Well, unless
of course you're just taking it easy, you're not that, each to their own. But I would definitely be trying to look at the longer I find the longer I look at the position, the more familiar I become with the position, and the bigger of a look I have on the position. So that's what time gives you. It gives you a. I mean, I would have said before the roll, Emad was maybe a tiny favourite before the roll, because Gaz's 4s are disastrous. Even the 3s aren't so good. So he's got 1 3, one good 3. So a 4 now. So obviously great roll, because he didn't roll a 4 or a 3. I think Emad's right to roll. You don't really have to look at the position again. I just play 5 to 4 because I've got no idea, and playing 6 to 5 seems unnecessary. So you don't need to roll big doubles. Now Now if you roll like a 6-4, you're in much worse shape. Not for Gaz, I mean. Like now if he rolls a 6-4, he's got a gap instead of just having two men on the...
No, that's not
Okay,
great.
that's a miss, but... Oh no, it's Emad's roll, sorry. But you see how Emad's still...
He's still in it. Depending on what happens here.
I mean, that's just a big number, obviously. That's
6-5,
That's
okay.
just a huge swing.
Mm.
So he definitely needs to take two men off.
Well, he's got two men off, but he's looking for a big double.
I feel he might do it. I feel he might do it, or he might get
I'm
close.
not forecasting that.
You don't think so? No, not even close. I mean, I don't think he did anything wrong there. I don't think anyone did anything wrong there. I think Gaz...
Sure.
I think it was a take. I think Gaz identified that, you know, there was some good... Small numbers were good, so... When small numbers are good in a position like that, it ups your winning chances by a lot, because small numbers are the ones you don't want to roll in a race, and when they do shit like picking and passing, then... and pointing, that's a very good thing. Okay. I just got a sense he's going to do something funny here. Like, no, he's not. Okay.
No.
Which wouldn't be
good for that.
terrible. Okay. Yeah, you make it.
Yeah.
As in, you make the 18. That's what I'm saying. You don't make the 5.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you played down with the 3. I don't know, but I don't think you make the 5 point. I mean, I kind of know you don't make the 5 point, even though it's very pretty. Gaz likes to make the 5 point. I think that's his kind of tendency.
Well, yes, but isn't
see how he plays in 3
this
first?
also scoreline?
This is my play. Yeah. No. Even for
Yeah.
money, I think it's wrong to
Okay.
make the 5 point. He's giving him nothing. You see, he's giving him nothing. He has to split here. Swing him round to the 10 is a possibility. These are very tricky. So, if you make 2 points, there's obviously some gammon.
Yeah.
Vig.
There's a lot of return shots.
But
low-hanging fruit.
But when he rolls a 5-4 or a
Mhm.
3-2, you are devastated. It's not so much rolling the ace; it's rolling the 5-4 and the 3-2 that it's so much pain. So then I suppose you have to calculate how likely is the 5-4 and the 3-2. So that's 5.5% for each of them, and then you take it from there. It's very difficult to. Because he's not cubing ever, it argues in favour of making the 10 point.
I think so.
But then there's also plays that make the 4 point, and then like you could play 18-14 twice and make the 4. You could do this and then play to the 14, leaving 2-6, 3-5, double 5, 5-6, which is 7 shots. Yeah, this can work very well, but this can be fine.
It can also blow up though. Well, he's got away with it.
So you're not happy. Well, he has, but you're not happy when this happens.
Mm.
So you're not happy with an ace or a 5-4 or a 3-2 or any hit. So that suggests that it's not right to do this. Because now you don't win any gammons really when he's made the ace. And even that, when I'm making the bar, you've got like a prime that's got like 2 holes in it that can get hit at any time. So just by looking, it's interesting, just by looking at watching the game rather than playing it, it enables me to see that what the drawbacks of making that double 4 play, of the pointing play was. What's he got?
4-3. And it's, it doesn't about you.
Yes,
I'm not. What do you reckon?
I just simple. I think. I mean, you can play 13-10-8-4. 13-6 or 13-10-8-4.
Yeah. Okay.
13-10-8-4 leaves fewer shots, just leaves a 4-5. 13-6 leaves. Yeah. 13-6 leaves 2-5 and 4-3. But
you've got chances of making more points.
6 points where you want the checker. But you see, like, Gaz is not ecstatic with his position here. He's not displeased, but he He's unlikely to. This is no. What is this? Can this ever be right? What does this? Can this ever? Can that ever be right? I mean, this can be okay.
Yeah.
This could be okay. What? Why not just? Maybe. I mean. So this is 5-3-5-5. This is quite a few shots. I mean, it's probably right. But he's just not hitting any.
He's not. And that's pretty horrible.
It's not so bad because ones, he's not going to hit with a lot of the ones. Will he hit with ace deuce, for example? Ace 3, he'll make the 5 point.
Yeah.
And now Gaz is happy with his position, but it took that number. It took It took a number of rolls for that to happen, and I don't even know. This could well be right, because if you don't split, then what have you got? But then again, if you do split, then you're leaving some. No, this can't. You've got to make the 2 points.
Got to make the deuce points, yeah.
What do you do with the deuce? I don't. I have to think of it. No, this is not right. But I don't know if I don't know why he wants to split. Okay, so now he split. So what he wants is a deuce. He's not a favourite. I mean, he's a big underdog to roll a deuce. Okay, so now he's rolled a deuce. Is he happy? So he had to do all that work to get to the 22. So
you think he should have stayed back? Yeah.
It seems like that argues in favour of staying back, because now Gaz can play behind him, and he will. He will play 7-2 with this, or we can play 7-6-5-1. But that leaves. Yeah, but anyway, in any case, he's playing behind. It makes it comfortable. That which means translates from having no shots to from having some shots to no shots. Like moving the anchor is always something you should think carefully about, because.
Is that 3-2? I can't quite see it very well. No, it's 3-3.
No, never. But I mean, you could play 5-2.
Yeah, it's just on the waste. It's on the yes point.
You could play 5-2 twice if you wanted. So Emad's just happens, I'd say, more by chance than by playing. You can play 6-4-2-1. Just cause you can't. It looks reasonable to do that. It's interesting that he picked up the.
Well, that was his initial.
I mean, it's pure. It's much
more pure. But I think you're right. I think you want to keep the.
I'm not. I really don't know.
Mini,
but I'm
prime.
So Emad can come out with some numbers here if he wants.
Are you coming out
really
here?
Difficult. I don't know. It's just difficult. Maybe not, because it leaves 2-1-3-1. This still leaves shots, so. But now he's going to have to safety the checker. It's not looking good. He can't come out. I think he has to safety this, and then Gaz can has got 9s, 10s, and 11s. Boxes will go to the 9 point. Oh, this is rusty. Gaz is hardly even a favourite. I mean, he is a favourite, but he's like 60-something%.
So he would hold off the cube for now.
Yeah, I mean, the only good numbers are like 9s, 10s, 11s.
Various doubles.
And maybe not even the double 3 and double 6 aren't that good. And double 5 is a 10, is already kind of counted. Oh, and double 4 is good. But anything else, I mean, the only weakness in Emad's position is that he's overshot the 5 point. So that's a great number. And then I wonder what the cube action is after some of the rolls. Yeah, it's difficult to play as well. I mean, so if you come to the 18, then you leave like combinations of 3s, 2s and 1s. Plus you leave 8s. No, you can't. Can you ever do this? This can never.
Well, he's wrecking his board.
Once he gets past, he's lost. I mean, could well be a cube. It could well be a pass. I really don't know. What I'm saying is that he's just, once you get past,
it's game over.
Your race is
pretty much
the race surely isn't.
It's not great for black, sure.
33, 48, 66, 67, and Emad's 35, 43, 12, 55, 60, 12, 72, 81, 87. He's 20 pips down, so this looks like a pass. This feels like a pass. I mean, it is like scary because you can roll and then you can roll a 2-1, you get hit and stuff. This feels like a pass to me. Obviously not too good. Obviously a hit and a fan and stuff like that, yeah, but the reason I would cube is because your winning chances are high. Your winning game single chances are high. You can either hit with a 7 or an 8, or you can get past, or you can play all your numbers behind and rely on him not rolling in a 7 or an 8. Even when he rolls a 7 or an 8, you have 5s to hit back and an ace-4. And even if you fan, it's not. So many things have to happen. So maybe blue's like an 80% favourite here, maybe.
Yep.
And Emad's obviously going to take, because he's made that play thinking I've got to take, yeah. And this is just...
Would you have passed if you were even?
Well,
go 10-0 behind Crawford?
I guess it's a pass. Well, if you recube, you only go to 9-4. That's it's like, it's not the... I mean, Gaz can get gammon, but it's very, very likely.
It's pretty... Well, it's remote.
Oh, he hits. And he's not even seen it. It is a hit, isn't it? He hasn't seen it. He's pointing to it, but he's thinking... What does he think? What do you reckon he's thinking?
I don't know. I mean, he's got to take his chances given the score and everything. So, yeah, I wouldn't like to say what he's thinking.
And maybe Gaz, like in the variations where Gaz plays on, he just gammons him anyway. So Emad desperately needs a 3-1, 3-3, 3-4.
Nope. So 3-6-3-2 to keep us gainfully employed. Oh, a 3-2 is... Oh, no, it's cocked.
Okay.
Yep, yeah, just plays the ace, yeah.
That's disappointing. That's disappointing.
6-3 next time could be interesting.
Disappointing. I mean, as it turns out, it's probably... What's he got?
3-2. So he just plays them down.
Just come in. Come in as Bella and say out.
Alright, 6-3. Nope.
That's it.
Well, he might as well keep playing it, but yeah. There's a lot of catching up to do.
I mean, this is just not... No one wins these. It's not even... I mean, you roll on just because you... Just because you know it's possible, but...
He might have played a 6-5.
I mean, he's not even... He's going to still roll. And it's probably gin now. I'm not very good at working out, but I think this looks like gin. So
well, yeah, I'm not going to bother.
Yeah.
Shake of the hands. Yep. Okay.
Gin. Oh, anyway, so that's
well, we weren't able to report on much excitement.
Yeah, we're gonna go for dinner, I guess. Well, in half an hour.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks everyone
thanks for listening.
watching. Bye everyone.